And a sunny good afternoon to you. It's JC here from Alcohol Cheers But Ciao. Okay, if you're watching this video, hopefully you've gotten through your first week. That could be a business week, 5 days, it could be 7 days, calendar week. But this is my, I think, 4th video in my journey to sobriety, and this is all for you. Okay, so there are going to be some changes you would have probably seen or felt in your first week. And some of those are going to be, and like the only caveat with this is that if you were a heavy drinker, these changes may not start showing up until week 2 or at worst week 3. But generally week 1, they'll kick off. At worst week 2. Your sleep might have started to improve. You might have got up less at night to go to the bathroom or to drink water. You may wake up feeling obviously better in the morning. You may actually have headaches in the morning. I had headaches when I was a heavy drinker back when I quit last year. Like, not quit, but took control of my drinking. I was getting headaches for 4 or 5 days after my last drink. I'm thinking, it was just like bizarre. It was like, what am I getting headaches for? Yeah, that was just my body adjusting. Your skin will start to look better. You'll be less puffy because you're retaining more water. Your weight may go down. Now, weight was a big thing for me. I always struggled with my weight. I'm only 5'9", and I got pretty heavy at one stage. But yeah, if you're eating what you're eating now as opposed to when you were drinking, you'll see the weight drop off because of all those empty calories. Your mood, anxiety, what you get in the morning, may start to dissipate as well, which is fantastic. That's one of the biggest benefits of stopping alcohol is anxiety/depression can start to dissipate. The cravings will always be there, the cravings to want to drink. That tap on the shoulder from your internal dialogue going, you know what, it's been a few days, you'll be fine, just have one, just have a couple, you'll be fine, you can carry on, you'll be good. Yeah, no, you probably know you can't. I can now. I've cracked the code. I've found the secret, and I can work with you to help find your secret to either knock it on the head or to at least manage your drinking. So those are some of the changes you'll find. My craving after my first week was like for chocolate. It was a sugary replacement for what I was missing on alcohol, and that's what my body wanted. So yeah, mine was chocolate cake, which I think is much better than alcohol. So in your first week, you can start to identify some of your triggers. Some of the common triggers, things like, or cravings if you will, start with loneliness. You're lonely, either you're solo, you're in a partnership, you're with friends or family or mates, and you're flatting, you can still feel quite alone and isolated. So that can be a trigger, and you want to get rid of that feeling. That feeling doesn't feel good, does it? And you cover it up with alcohol, and as you know, it's temporary. So loneliness is one of them. It could be that you're bored. Similar to loneliness, you're just bored. And what do you normally do when you're bored? You do something that's fun, okay? It should be things like walking. It should be things like hanging out with friends, doing a sport, even watching a movie, or something like that, or doing some volunteer work, or painting, or gardening. There's a million things you could do. But being bored is often a trigger for having a drink, because it gives your brain something to do, you feel relaxed, you shut off the world, you feel good, so why wouldn't you, right? Another thing could be anxiety. You might have stress or anxiety in your life. Maybe it's only mild stress. You come home from work and the first thing you do is grab a beer from the fridge. Haven't we all done that at some stage? And you feel better all of a sudden. But you know the vicious cycle you get into? It's not just one beer or one bottle, it's 2. And then it's the weekend, you're binging, you're spending a lot of money, you're not feeling great. So these are some of the triggers. It could be celebration. You could be going to a party. It could be celebrating the end of the day, the end of the week. It could be a wedding. Sadly, it could be a funeral, which is commiseration as opposed to celebration. It could be anything, because of course alcohol, we only drink when we're happy or when we're sad. So it's ingrained into our social nature. So these are some of the triggers you've got to watch out for, and you have to replace some of these cravings and triggers with things like, as I mentioned, walking, going to the gym, painting, whatever your vibe is. Try and do that and stay away, and over time, trust me, it gets easier. So at this stage, you could be wondering, oh, well, JC, look, maybe I don't really have a problem. It's been a week. Why would I continue? Maybe if I just do this week on, week off. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll just drink on the weekends. You've tried it. It doesn't work, right? It works for me now because I found the secret, and I can help you find the secret too. But if you're looking to knock it on the head completely, I can help you. So some of the reasons why you'd like to probably continue would be things like more energy. Okay, you're going to have more energy. You've probably already got more energy at the moment. You're going to have more energy, and it's going to continue to get better and better and better. You're going to have a clearer mind. All that anxiety and depression is going to disappear almost completely within the next few weeks, I would hope. Your skin's going to improve. your confidence is going to improve, and you're going to have more money in your bank balance. That's going to be like noticeable from day one. I would spend on some nights or some weekends easily $200 or $300. That's ridiculous. You could spend up to $2,000 or $3,000 a month if you're a binger. At the very least, you'll be spending up to about $800 over a month. Like any addiction, money is the cost, be it gambling, which can be horrendous on your wallet, or cigarettes, drugs, alcohol. They're all pleasures in our mind that require money. So that's going to be one of the things you're going to see improve almost straight away. So what I suggest you do during this first week and after is, if you're a journaler, take note of your triggers. Take note of the wins and celebrate the wins, and make sure you get the support from me. And as you know, there are 3 levels of support. There's a course you can buy off me, which is customized to suit you, and I'll collaborate with you week on, week off. You can have a more intensive course, which is like every couple of days, video calls, I'll make you accountable, or an intensive course that includes getting connected to my entire team behind me. Anyway, message me soon, and I look forward to seeing you in week 2.